Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sheikh Kamal Hassan YouTube channel. You are listening the match between Sri Lanka and Netherlands live commentary. Sri Lanka, and this is ICC World Cup qualifier match between Sri Lanka and Netherlands. Sri Lanka in their innings scored 230 and Netherlands in 12.2 overs, 69 for the loss of 2 wickets. Shanaka 2 overs, 11 runs, no wicket. Hasaranga, no wicket, 1.5 overs. Two not out batsmen is D. Lidi and Beresi. So Beresi 47 of 47, 100 is the strike rate, and D. Lidi 24 of 28. So 79 for the loss of 2 wickets in 12.5 overs. Current run rate is 6.16 and the required run rate is 3.63. Netherlands needs 139. They need 139 runs in 37 overs to win. Current run rate 6.38 and the required run rate 3.54. In fact, wicket is the main concern. Run is not that big, and already they have scored 83 runs with the loss of 2 wickets. So Netherlands, they are in a good position, though they have lost 2 wickets, but they have achieved 83 runs. Current run rate is 6.38 and the required run rate is only 3.54. So Sri Lanka have lost. They have not achieved that much score. Only 213 in the scoreboard. So that's the Sri Lanka innings. First of all, Netherlands innings. Vikramjit Singh caught Anando Hasaranga, bowled Lahiri Kumara, 0 of 2. Max O'Dowd, LBW bowled Dilshan Madhusanaka, 0 of 1. So 2 early wickets for Sri Lanka. Wesley Baresi not out, 51 of 49. 6 boundary and 1 6, 104.08 is the strike rate. And Bas D lead 25 of 29, 25 of 30, 3 boundaries, 83.33 is the strike rate. Extras 8, no ball 1, wide ball 2, by 2, and leg by 3. So total 85 for the loss of 2 wickets in 13.4 overs. First wicket in 0 run, Vikramjit Singh, and second wicket in 11 runs in ODO. Lahiri Kumara, 2 overs, no maiden, 17 runs, 1 wicket, 8.50 is the economy. Dilshan Madhusinaka, 4 overs, no maiden, 12 runs, 1 wicket, 3 is the economy. Mahesh Saxena, 3 overs, no maiden, 19 run, no wicket, and 6.33 is the economy. And the Sanaka, the captain of the team, 2.6. 3 overs, no maiden, 14 runs, no wicket, 4.67 is the economy. Aninda Hasaranga, 2 overs, no maiden, 19 runs, no wicket, 9.50 is the economy. So end of over number 14. 3 runs of this from this over. First is a single in the first ball, single in the third ball, and single in the last ball of the over. So Bas did lead 26 of 32 and was Wesley Baresi 52 of 50. Wesley completed his half century. Dasum Sanaka 3 overs, no wicket for 14 runs. Current run rate is 6.14 and the required run rate is 3.56. 86 for the loss of 2 wickets. Yeah. Of 14 overs, 86. So the last ball of 14th over, the Sanaka to bars the lead. Quick single on middle, bars lead, drill it to mid on, a shy at the bowler's end as the fielder tries to underarm but misses. So finally 1 run, 1 single in the last ball. ICC Men's World Cup qualifiers between Sri Lanka and Netherlands. So Sri Lanka in their innings scored 213 for the loss of 47 in 47.4 overs, all out. In reply, Netherlands 88 for the loss of 2 wickets in 14.1 over. Dhananjay D. Silva with the new ball. De Silva to Baz the lead. Fuller and on middle, Baz the lead smashes it to long on for a couple 2 runs. So total moves to 88 from 86. Dhananjay D. Silva as the bowler and the batsman is Baz the D lead, sunbeaten on 26. Now moves to 28. Wesley Baresi is the non-striker in, so it's 52 of 50. Netherlands need 126 runs in 35.4 overs. Another wicket down. Run out at the Sumsanaka. Wesley Baresi Said batsman returned back to pavilion by scoring 52 runs of 50. So that's another setback for Netherlands. Third wicket gone down for Netherlands. Netherlands batting card. Vikramjit Singh caught Anand Hasaranga, bowled Lahiri Kumara, 0 of 2. Max Woodard, LBW bowled Dishan Madhushanaka, 0 of 1. Wesley Baresi ran out Dasum Shanaka, 52 of 50. 6 boundary, 1 6, 104. Baz the lead, not out, 28 of 34. 3 boundaries, 82.35 is the strike rate. Teja Nidamanaru, not out, 0. New batsman, not yet faced any ball. Extras 8, no ball 1, white ball 2, by 2 and leg by 4. So 89 for the loss of 3 wickets in 14.3 overs. Netherlands fall of wicket, first wicket 0 run. Vikramjit Singh, second wicket in 11 runs. McDowd, and third wicket in 88 runs. Wesley Baresi. So bowling analysis of Sri Lanka: Lahiri Kumara, 2 overs, no maiden, 17 runs, 1 wicket, 8.50 is the economy. Dilshan Madhusanaka, 4 overs, no maiden, 12 runs, 1 wicket, 3 is the economy. Mahesh Theksena, 3 overs, no maiden, 19 runs, no wicket, 6.33 is the economy. Dasum Shanaka, captain, 3 overs, no maiden, 14 runs, no wicket, 4.67 is the economy. Anandu Hasaranga, 2 overs, no maiden, 19 runs, no wicket, 9.50 is the economy. And Dhananjay De Silva, 1 overs, no maiden, 4 runs, no wicket, 4 is the economy. So 2 wickets have been captured by 2 opening bowler, Dilshan Madhusanaka, who is successful in restricting the economy to 3. But Lahiri Kumara, a bit expensive, 2 overs, no maiden, 17 runs, and 1 wicket, 8.50 is the economy. So after 15 overs, 91 for the loss of 3 wickets. Netherlands needs 123 runs in 34.5 overs. So 91, another wicket down. Netherlands has lost another wicket. So this is pressure. Fall of Teja Nedamanaru. Bowled Vanandu Hasaranga. First ball of 16th over. The Vanandu Hasaranga to Teja Nidamanalu. Out bowled. Vanandu Hasaranga has got his first. What a bowler he is. He cannot be kept away from the game. Flat and on middle. A googly. It skids and Teja Nidamanalu shifts on the back foot to defend, but is undone and it crashes onto the stumps. So Teja Nidamanaru not being bowled out by Vanandu Hasaranga before scoring any run. Anand Hasaranga to Scott Edwards on middle. It is swept to square leg, a misfield, and the batters take two. So total moves to 97 for the loss of 4 wickets. 15.3 overs. Anandu Hasaranga to Scott Edwards 4. Netherlands are keeping the intent going. Tossed up on middle. Edward sweeps it square on the leg side for 4. So total moves to 97 for the loss of 4 wickets. Netherlands 97 for the loss of 4 wickets in reply to Sri Lanka's total of 213 in 47.4 overs. They need 117 runs in 34.2 overs to win. On the Hasaranga to Scott Edward, no run in the fourth ball of the over. So Nanda Hasaranga to Scott Edwards, no run. "97 for the loss of 4 wickets in 15.4 overs. Nandu Hasaranga to Scott Edwards, 1 second remaining, and Sri Lanka take the view. This is full and on leg. Edwards tries to reverse sweep but misses. An apple for LBW but nothing given. Ultra Edge shows there is some gloves on it. So lost the view. So no run, no damage done. Nanda Hasaranga to Scott Edwards on middle. Edwards reverse sweeps it to point, but no run. 99 for the loss of 4 wickets in 16 overs. 8 runs in this over. So outside the Saranga to Scott Edwards. Outside off. This is driven through covers for a couple. End of over number 16. 8 runs. 1 boundary. 2 couple. And a wicket. Bas the lead 30 of 37 and Scott Edwards 8 of 5. Nando Hasaranga 1 of 27 in 3 overs. 9 is the economy. Current run rate is so Dhananjay De Silva to Bas lead 1 run added to the total. 100 runs for the team. Netherlands 100 for the loss of 4 wickets. Dhananjay De Silva to Bas the lead 1 run in the first ball, and the second ball Dhananjay De Silva to Scott Edwards 1 run. 100 runs for the team completed. 100 for the loss of 4 wickets. Netherlands and their innings now 101 for the loss of 4 wickets. Dhananjay De Silva to Bas the lead 1 run. In 16.4 overs, Netherlands 102 for the loss of 4 wickets. Netherlands need 112 runs in 33.2 overs to win. 213 Sri Lanka in 47.4 overs. In reply, Netherlands 103 for the loss of 4 wickets in 16.5 overs. So Dhananjay De Silva to Scott Edwards 1 run. So 104 for the loss of 4 wickets. Netherlands scored in reply to Sri Lanka's total of 213 in 47.4 overs. So end of over number 17, 5 runs. The first 2 balls, 2 singles, and the last 3 balls, 3 singles. 5 runs, 5 singles in this over. Bars the lead 33 in 41 of 41, and Scott Edwards 10 of 7. Dhananjay De Silva 0 of 9 in 2 overs. It's 18 overs started. Anand Hasaranga to Baz the lead 1 run, and Anand Hasaranga to Scott Edwards no run. The first 2 balls of the 17th over. So Anand Hasaranga to Scott Edwards 1 off keep out, and 17.3 overs. Anand Hasaranga to Scott Edwards fuller, and on middle Edwards bunts it to square leg, and the 17.5 overs, Anand Hasaranga to Bas the lead, no run. You are listening to Kamil Hassan YouTube channel. Those who are already subscribe the channel, thank you very much. Those who are not, please subscribe the channel. End of over number 18. 3 runs of this over. First single in the first ball, the second single in the fourth ball, and another single in the last ball. So 3 runs at the end of over number 18. Bars the lead 35 of 44 and Scott Edwards 11 of 10. So Dhananjay De Silva to Scott Edwards, no run in 18.3 overs. So first 3 ball of the over number 19th, 1 run only considered by Sri Lanka. Dhananjay De Silva to bars the lead, 1 run in the second ball of the over. Fourth ball, Dhananjay De Silva to Scott Edwards, 1 run. So already 2 runs in this over, 110 for the loss of 4 wickets in 18.5 overs. Netherlands need 103 runs in 31 overs. 19th over completed 111 for the loss of 4 wickets. 111. 111 in 19 overs. You are listening Sheikh Kamrul Hassan YouTube channel. Those who are not yet subscribed, please subscribe our channel. End of over number 19th. 4 runs, first run, second ball, and fourth, fifth, and sixth, one single run. So that constitute the total 4 runs in this 19th over. Scott Edwards 13 of 13 and Bas the lead 37 of 47. Ananda Edison was 0 of 13 in 3 overs. Current run rate is 5.84 and the required run rate is 3.32. 114 with loss of 4 wickets. Now end of over number 19. 4 runs. Scott Edwards 13 of 13 Bas they lead 37 of 47. Dhananjay De Silva 0 of 13 in 3 overs. Current run rate is 5.84 and the required run rate is 3.32. So in reply to Sri Lanka's total of 213 all out in 47.4 overs, Netherlands scored 118 for the loss of 4 wickets. Netherlands need 97 runs in 30.5 overs to win. You are listening Sheikh Kamrul Hassan YouTube channel. Those who are not yet subscribed our channel, please subscribe the channel. And those who are already subscribed to the channel, thank you very much for subscribing. 6 run Dilshan Madhusanaka to Scott Edward. Scott Edward achieved 6 in the second. In the first ball, because this first ball was no ball adjudicated by the umpire. Dilshan Madhusanaka to Scott Edwards, no ball. A length ball outside of Edwards as a hook at it, but misses. Dilshan Madhusanaka has overstepped. That's why there is a free hit. Dilshan Madhusanaka to Scott Edwards, 2 runs in third ball of the over. Two runs. So already 9 runs scored in this over. 19.3 overs, 120 for the loss of 4 wickets. And 30.3 overs, Netherlands need 94 runs only. Dilshan Madhusanaka to Scott Edwards, 1 run. That takes the total to 121 for the loss of 4 wickets in 19.4 overs. And the fifth ball also no run. The fourth ball 1 run. So total is 121 for the loss of 4 wickets. Netherlands need 93 runs in 30.1 overs. Dilshan Madhusanaka to Bas the lead. Full and on off push to cover. So Netherlands need 92 runs in 30 overs to win. 122 for the loss of 4 wickets in 20 overs. 11 runs in this over, 1 no ball, 6, then dot, then 2, 2, then 1, then dot, and lastly 1. Bas D lead 38 of 49 and Scott Edwards 22 of 18. Dashun Shanaka Dilshan Madhusanaka's 1 of 23 in 5 overs. Dhananjay Dil Silva will start the new proceedings. Dhananjay Dil Silva to bars the lead, but 1 runs. Dhananjay Dil Silva to Scott Edwards, tossed up on middle, tucked to square leg for a single. Three single in the first 3 balls of Dhananjay D. Silva. Easy single again as this is pushed too long on. So end of over number 21, 3 runs in the first 3 balls of the over. So Scott Edwards 23 of 22 and bars the lead 40 of 51, and the current run rate is 5.95 and the required run rate is 3.07. De Silva 0 of 16 of 4 overs, so his economy 4. 125 for the loss of 4 wickets in 21 overs. Netherlands in reply to Sri Lanka's 213 for the loss of all the wickets. So end of over number 21, 3 runs in the first 3 balls. Scott Edwards 23 of 22 and bars the lead 40 of 51. And the current run rate is 5.95 and the required run rate is 3.07. Dhananjay De Silva 0 of 16 in 4 overs. Mahesh Theekshana will start the new over in 22nd over of the match. Netherlands need 88 runs in 28.5 overs, 126 for the loss of 4 wickets in 21.1 overs, 126 for the loss of 4 wickets. So 100, the fall of another wicket, the most promising wicket of Scott Edwards 23 of 23, LBW Mahesh Theekshana. So a huge appeal and up goes the finger. Edwards has reviewed it. So 126 for the loss of 5 wickets. In 21.2 overs, the fall of Another wicket. Well, this might be a tough situation for Netherlands to rearrange themselves against this giant Sri Lankan side. They have some magical lineup. Start Scott Edwards, 23 of 23 LBW bowled Mahesh Thiksana. Mahesh Thiksana to Scott Edwards out. So Mahesh Thiksana to Scott Edwards out. LBW. Mahesh Thiksana to Scott Edwards. A huge appeal and up goes the finger. Edwards has reviewed it. Artrise shows no bat. Ball tracking shows the impact is outside the line. Edwards survives. This is full and outside off. Edwards gets across to sweep but misses and it hits on the pad. So Mahesh Thiksana to Scott Edwards, full and middle blocked. Mahesh Thiksana to stop Scott Edwards on the pads. Nagel to square leg for a single. So another wicket down. Bas the lead. Return back to pavilion. 41 of 53. Bowled Mahesh Thiksana. Mahesh Thiksana to Bas the lead out. Bowled Mahesh Thiksana. So Netherlands is facing now some problem, some pressure, some something to think about because the leading batters have returned back to pavilion. The last is Bas Delete, who has scored 41 runs of 53 balls, but bowled by Mahesh Thiksana. Mahesh Thiksana to Bas the lead out, bowled. This time the wicket stands. Mahesh Thiksana gets his fast flat and outside off. It spins in sharply. So new batsman is Sakib Zulfikar. So no run, the last ball of the over. The end of over number 22, 2 runs and a wicket. Sakib Zulfikar 0 of 1 and Scott Edwards 24 of 25. Marsh Texana 1 of 21 in 4 overs. So Netherlands 127 for the loss of 5 wickets. Current run rate is 5.77 and the required run rate is 3.11. So Netherlands need 87 runs in 26 overs to win. You are listening Sheikh Kamrul Hassan YouTube channel. Those who are not yet subscribed channel, kindly subscribe the channel, and those who are not, press the like button. Please press the like button to encourage us. Sheikh Kamrul Hassan YouTube channel is with Bangladesh cricket and international cricket, with Bangladesh football and the international football. So Netherlands need 85 runs in 27.4 overs to win, 129 for the loss of 5 wickets in 22.2 overs. Dhananjay De Silva, 2, Scott Edwards, 1 run in the first ball, and Dhananjay De Silva to Sakib Zulfikar, 1 run. So in the over number 22, 2 runs and a wicket. Current run rate is 5.77 and the required run rate is 3.11. So total is 213 in 47.4 overs. That is the score of Sri Lanka in their innings. They have bundled out in 47.4 overs. In reply, Netherlands scored 132 for the loss of 5 wickets and in 22.4 overs. 82 more runs to win in 27.2 overs. So 132 for the loss of 5 wickets in 22.5 overs. Dhananjay De Silva is the bowler. First ball is 1, second ball is the single, third ball dot, fourth ball Dhananjay De Silva, Scott Edwards 3 runs, and fifth ball no run, and the final ball of the over 1 run. So in the 23rd over, 6 runs taken by Netherlands. Sakib Zulfikar 2 of 44 and Scott Edwards 28 of 28. So Dhananjay De Silva 0 of 22 in 5 overs. Netherlands 133 for the loss of 5 wickets. Current run rate is 5.78 and the required run rate is only 3. So main concern is the loss of wicket in regular interval. That's the main concern of Netherlands. Run rate is quite nice. Nicely they have placed themselves. Current run rate is 5.78 and the required run rate is 3 only. Mahesh Theksana to Sakib Zulfikar, no run, the first ball of the over, starting of 24th over. Netherlands 133 for the loss of 5 wickets. This is the live match between Sri Lanka and Netherlands. Very exciting match. Sri Lanka scored only 213 for the loss of all the wickets in 47.4 overs. Netherlands need 81 runs in 26.5 overs to win. 133 for the loss of 5 wickets. Those who are not yet subscribed, Sheikh Kamrul Hassan YouTube channel, please subscribe the channel. Those who are not yet, press the like button. Please press the like button to encourage us. It's a very exciting match between Sri Lanka and Netherlands. The ICC World Cup qualifier means World Cup qualifier. Another wicket down. Saqib Julfikar out. LBW bowled Mahesh Tiksana. It's a very sad picture of Netherlands innings that they're losing frequently. Their wickets gone down. Now another batsman Saqib Zulfikar 2 of 5. LBW bowled Mahesh Tiksana. Sri Lanka placed themselves in a strong position after scoring only 213 runs on board, but their bowlers they have achieved the same sort of accomplishment in the previous matches. Mahesh Tiksana to Saqib Zulfikar, a massive shout for LBW, but the finger stays down. That looked out. Sri Lanka have reviewed it. No bat ball tracking shows 3 raids. Sri Lanka are pumped up. Such Shakib Zulfikar did not read the ball at all. This one lands on off and slightly turns away. Shakib Zulfikar goes back to defend but misses it and get wrapped slightly high on the pads, enough for it to hit the stumps. So another wicket down. Netherlands lost their sixth wicket in 13.1 overs, 1 over. Now 133 for the loss of 6 wickets in 20.4 overs, 23.4 overs. Mahesh Tiksana to Logan Van Beek, a massive shout again. Sri Lanka did not review this time. Flat and on middle, skids on. Logan Van Beek tries to defend on the back but misses. Looked a bit high. That's why Sri Lanka do not review. Now Mahesh Tiksana to Logan Van Beek on middle block. 3 wickets haul. Another wicket down. 3 wickets haul for Mahesh Tiksana. Logan Van Beek 0 of 4. Bowled Mahesh Tiksana. So Netherlands 133 for the loss of 7 wickets. Netherlands need 81 runs in 26.1 overs to win. So another sad scorecard for Netherlands. Now Some of the batters just come and go, touch and go. They are just touching the crease and return back to pavilion again. So Sri Lankan bowlers have done the charisma again. They have taken the 7 wickets of Netherlands within the score of 133 in 24 overs. In 24 over 133 for the loss of 7 wickets. 47.4 overs, Sri Lanka scored 213. In reply, Netherlands now 133 for the loss of 7 wickets. So 2 wickets down. Mahesh Saksena has taken 2 wickets in this over. 3 of 21, 5 overs completed. Mahesh Saksena, Shariz Ahmed, the new batter for Netherlands, and another batter is Scott Edwards, 28 of 28. Netherlands now 133 for the loss of 7 wickets. Current run rate is 5.54 and the required run rate is 3.12. So Netherlands need 80 runs in 25.5 overs to win this match. It's becoming tough for them because already 7 wickets down. 134 for the loss of 7 wickets in 24.1 overs. Anandu Hasaranga is the new bowler. Hasaranga to Scott Edwards, flat and on off. Edwards inside edges. His push to short fine leg. A quick single is taken. So totally now 134 for the loss of 7 wickets. So Netherlands need 80 runs in 25.3 overs to win. 213 the score of Sri Lanka. Now Netherlands 134 for the loss of 7 wickets. Nandu Hasaranga to Shariz Ahmed, tossed up and off. Ahmed blocks, and the third ball Shariz Ahmed failed to take any run. So still 134 for the loss of 7 wickets. The 1 run in the first ball. So 4 dot balls. And then the Sananga to Shariz Ahmed. This one spins away. Outside of Ahmed blocks, looks to defend but misses. And the fifth ball, no run. So 134 for the loss of 7 wickets in 24.5 overs. Netherlands needs 80 runs to win this match. 25 overs remaining. for them. So over is not a big concern. Concern is the wicket. Shadiz Ahmed 0 of 6 and Scott Edwards 29 of 29. 2 runs in this over, one leg by and one single. Over number 25 has been completed. Current run rate is 5.40 and the required run rate is 3.16. 135 for the loss of 7 wickets in 25 overs. And the Saranga to Shariz Ahmed leg by. This one lands on middle and spins in. Ahmed misses his clip an apple but spinning too much. There. So that's a leg by signal by the umpire. Mahesh Tiksana to Shariz Ahmed, no run, the first ball of 26th over. 135 for the loss of 7 wickets, Netherlands. 79 more runs to win in 24.5 overs. So, in reply to Sri Lanka's score of 230, Mahesh Saxena already captured 3 wickets, so 2 in the last over. Mahesh Tiksana, 2 leg by Mahesh Tiksana to Shariz Ahmed. Angling on the pads, Ahmed works it to square leg for a couple. So total moves to 138 for the loss of 7 wickets in 25.4 overs. Mahesh Tiksana to Shariz Ahmed, flat and outside off. This is stroked through covers for a single. So 138 for the loss of 7 wickets. Netherlands need 76 runs in 24.2 overs to win. Very exciting match, though now Sri Lanka on top, but still chance for Netherlands to recover. Hope they will give a strong challenge for Sri Lankan bowlers. Mahesh Tiksana to Scott Edwards angling on middle. Edwards sweeps it to square leg, no run. Scored. Now 138 for the loss of 7 wickets. Netherlands need 76 runs in 24.1 overs. 24 overs to win. 73 runs to 3 runs. The last ball of the over. Mahesh Tiksana to Scott Edwards, full toss and on middle. Edwards sweeps it aerially and over square leg for 3 runs. So 6 runs in the over, 26th over. Scott Edwards 32 of 31 and Shadiz Ahmed 1 of 10. Mahesh Tiksana 3 of 25 in his 6th over. Current run rate is 5.42 and the required run rate is 3.04. Netherlands 141 for the loss of 7 wickets. Netherlands need 72 runs in 23.4 overs. So 213 is the score of Sri Lanka in 47.4 overs. In reply, Netherlands 142 for the loss of 7 wickets. Eid Mubarak to all our viewers, those who are listening Sheikh Kamil Hassan YouTube channel. Say glorious and the most the Eid al-Adha, that remembering the great sacrifice done by Prophet Ibrahim. So the people around the globe now in Mecca, Medina, Mina, Arafat to observe the formalities for Hajj. Eid al-Adha has been celebrated in Bangladesh and in South Asia yesterday. It's a big festival for the Muslim community. The end of over number 27, 3 runs has been taken. Shariz Ahmed, 2 of 14, and Scott Edwards, 34 of 33. Current run rate is 5.33 and the required run rate is 3.04. Netherlands 144 for the loss of 7 wickets. So fall of another wicket, say Sri Lanka run out by Kusal Mendes, Dilsan Madhusanaka to Shadiz Ahmed, out run out by Kusal Mendes. So Sri Lanka, this Dilsan Madhusanaka to Shadiz Ahmed, out run out, excellent from the keeper, outside off. Ahmed swings and misses. Edwards wants the strike and pushes for it. Ahmed is led to react. Meanwhile, Kusal Mendes fumbles to carry but quickly gather and hits at the other end. Sri Lanka were confident as they appealed while Netherlands were taking overthrows. Ahmed was short by a mile. So Shariz Ahmed 2 of 18 run out by Kusal Mendes. So bad luck for Netherlands. They have lost another wicket. So 152 for the loss of 8 wickets in 28.4 overs. So Sri Lanka is, is on top. Dilshan Madhusanaka to Scott Edwards outside off. Edwards worked it too long off for a single. Total now 153 for the loss of 8 wickets. Two more ball in this over. Dilshan Madhusanaka to Ryan Kling. A full toss outside off. Clean pace it to third man for 1. Total now 154 for the loss of 8 wickets in 29 overs. So Netherlands need 60 runs in 21 overs. Over doesn't matter. Matters the wicket. Only 2 wickets remaining. So say it's now tough for Netherlands to score 60 runs. 28.5 overs. Dilshan Madhusanaka to Ryan Clean. Full toss outside off. Clean plays it to third man for 1. 213 is the score of Sri Lanka in 47.4 overs. In reply, Netherlands 155 for the loss of 8 wickets. Over number end of over 29. 5 runs has been taken and 2 wickets, 1 wicket down, 1 extra wide and 4 singles. Scott Edwards 42 of 40 and Ryan Clean 1 of 1. Dilshan Madhusanaka 1 of 28 in 6 overs. Netherlands 154 for the loss of 8 wickets after the end of 29th over. Current run rate is 5.31 and required run rate is 2.86. Now Mahesh Tiksana to Scott Edwards, 1 run in the first ball and the two consecutive dot balls. Mahesh Tiksana to Ryan Clean. Netherlands need 59 runs in 20.1 overs to win, 155 for the loss of 8 wickets. 29.5 overs. Mahesh Tiksana to Ryan Clean, no run. So end of over number 30. Netherlands need 59 runs in 20 overs to win. 213 Sri Lanka's total, and in reply Netherlands 155 for the loss of 8 wickets. Mahesh Tiksana to Ryan Clean, flatter hand on middle, spins in. Clean looks to defend but seems to get an inside edge onto the pads. Consecutive dot balls in this over. 155 for the loss of 8 wickets. After 1 run in over number 30, Ryan Clean 1 of 6 and Scott Edwards 43 of 41. Netherlands 155 for the loss of 8 wickets. Current run rate is 5.17 and the required run rate is 2.95. Mahesh Tiksana 3 of 31 in 8 overs. Dilshan Madhusanaka to Scott Edwards, new over, 31st over, on middle, Nagel to mid wicket. 156 for the loss of 8 wickets in 30.2 overs. 213 Sri Lanka's score in 47.4 overs, and in reply Netherlands 156 for the loss of 8 wickets. Dilshan Madhusanaka to Scott Edwards, length and outside off, depth to third man for a single. So 157 for the loss of 8 wickets in 30.3 overs. 57 more runs to win. 19.3 overs. So 157 for the loss of 8 wickets. Dilshan Madhusanaka to Ryan Clean, no run. So 57 more runs to win. Wide ball, Dilshan Madhusanakan to run clean, wide ball. So total moves to 157 for the loss of 8 wickets in 30.4 overs. ICC Cricket World Cup ICC Men's Cricket World Cup qualifier round in Zimbabwe. The match between Sri Lanka and Netherlands. Netherlands need 56 runs in 19.1 overs to win. 158 for the loss of 8 wickets. Dilshan Madhusanaka to run clean, no run in 30.4 overs. Dilshan Madhusanaka to run clean. Netherlands need 55 runs in 19 overs. 31 overs completed and they have scored 159 for the loss of 8 wickets. 159 for the loss of 8 wickets in 31 overs. 213 was the total of Sri Lanka in 47.4 overs. Netherlands batting card Vikramjit Singh caught Anandu Hasaranga bowled Lahidu Kumara 0 of 2. Max O'Dowd LBW bowled Dilshan Madhusanaka 0 of 1. Wesley Baresi ran out Dasun Sanaka 52 of 56 4-1 over boundary 104 is the strike rate. Bas D lead bowled Mahesh Thiksana 41 of 53 3 boundaries 77.36 is the strike rate. Teja Nida Manuru bowled Wanendu Hasaranga 0 of 2. Scott Edwards, captain and wicketkeeper, not out 45 of 44, 2 boundary 1-6, 102.27 is the strike rate. Sakib Julfikar, LBW bowled Mahesh Siksana 2 of 5, 40 is the strike rate. Logan Van Beek bowled Mahesh Siksana 0 of 4. Shariz Ahmed ran out Kasul Mandis 2 of 18, 11.11 is the strike rate. Ryan Kell clean, not out 2 of 9, 22.22 is the strike rate. Extras 15, no ball 2, wide ball 4, by 2, and leg by 7. Total runs 159 for the loss of 8 wickets in 31 overs. Fall of wicket, first wicket 0 run Vikramjit Singh, second wicket 11 runs Max Odout, third wicket in 88 runs Baresi, fourth wicket in 91 runs Tez Nida Manaru, fifth wicket in 127 runs B. D. Lead, sixth wicket in 133 runs Zulfikar, seventh wicket 133 runs Lan Van Beek, eighth wicket in 151 runs Shadiz Ahmed. Bowling analysis of Sri Lanka Lahiru Kumara, 2 overs, no maiden, 17 runs, 1 wicket, 8.50 is the economy. Dilshan Madhusanaka, 7 overs, no maiden, 32 runs, 1 wicket, 4.57 is the economy. Mahesh Tiksana, 8 overs, 1 maiden, 31 runs, 1 wicket, 3.88 is the economy. Dasum Sanaka, captain, 3 overs, no maiden, 14 runs, no wicket, 4.67 is the economy. Vanandu Hasaranga, 6.3 overs, no maiden, 37 runs, 1 wicket, 5.69 is the economy. Anthanam De Silva, 5 overs, no maiden, 22 runs, 1, no wicket, 4.40 is the economy. So Netherlands need 52 runs in 18.3 overs. They have already scored 163 with loss of 8 wickets. 32nd over, Anand Hasaranga to Scott Edwards, Fuller and outside off. Edwards sweeps it to square leg for single. The half century of Scott Edwards at 6 in 31.5 overs and completes his half century. Scott Edwards in the bowling of Anandu Hasaranga. 31.44 overs. Anandu Hasaranga to Ryan clean a single as this is hit to mid wicket, and then in the fifth ball is a 6 by Scott Edwards, and that brings him the half century. 53 of 47 ball. Scott Edwards. And Hasaranga to Scott Edwards. On middle, Edwards bunts to deep mid wicket for a single. Scott Edwards 54 of 48 and ran clean 4 of 11. End of over number 32, 11 run scored in this over of Anandu Hasaranga. 1 of 45 in 7 overs. Hasaranga. Current run rate is 5.31 and the required run rate is 2.44. Netherlands scored 170 for the loss of 8 wicket. Netherlands need 44 runs in 18 overs to win. So in 32 overs, 170 for the loss of 8 wickets. 213 the score of Sri Lanka in reply Netherlands 170 for the loss of 8 wickets. So in the Sri Lankan innings, Pathum Nisanaka caught Sakib Zulfikar bowled Logan Van Beek 0. Dimit Karunaratne caught Scott Edwards bowled Sakib Zulfikar 33. Kusal Mendes wicketkeeper LBW bowled Ryan Flynn 10. Sadera Samara Ukrema caught Scott Edwards bowled Logan Van Beek 1. Charita Salanka caught Teza Nida Manaru bowled Logan Van Beek 2. Dhananjay De Silva caught Bas D. Lady bowled Arian Dutt 93. Dasum Shanaka captain LBW bowled Sakib Zulfikar 5. Anandu Hasalanga LBW bowled Bas D. 20. Mahesh Saxena caught Wesley Baresi bowled Bas D. 28. Lahiri Kumara LBW bowled Bas D. 2. Dilshan Madhusanaka not out 1. Extras 18 and total runs 213 for the loss of 10 wickets. Logan Henry 3 wickets of 26. Ryan Flynn 1 wicket of 38. Baz Delete 3 wickets of 42. Arun Dotto 1 of 34 and Sakib Zulfikar 2 of 48. So score now 175 for the loss of 8 wicket. In 32.4 overs. Netherlands need 39 runs in 17.2 overs to win. So in the 31st 32.1 over, Dilshan Madhusanaka to Scott Edwards 4. In the gap, Fuller and outside of Edwards drives it through covers and to the left of mind off for a boundary and towards mid off for a boundary. Edwards drives it through covers and to the left of mid off for a boundary. Dilshan Madhusanaka to Scott Edwards. A length ball outside of Edwards looks to push but misses. The second ball is dot and the Dilshan Madhusanaka to Scott Edwards on middle blocked. It's another dot ball in 32.4 overs. Dilshan Madhusanaka to Scott Edwards outside of dropped to point for a single and Dilshan Madhusanaka to Ryan Clean on off kept out. So in 176 for the loss of 8 wickets in 33 overs. So Netherlands need 38 runs in 17 overs to win. Sri Lanka 213 and Netherlands 176 for the loss of 8 wickets. Very evenly poised match, though 8 wickets down, but a strong still. Scott Edwards is there, so there's a hope for Netherlands. Only 38 more runs to score. Netherlands won 76 for the loss of 8 wickets. Current run rate is 5.33 and the required run rate is only 2.24. Ryan playing 5 of 13 and Scott Edwards 59 of 52. End of 33rd over. 6 runs scored in this over. First ball with boundary, fourth ball a single, and sixth ball a single. So 38 runs in 16.5 overs. 176 for the loss of 9th wicket. So another wicket down. The starting of 34th over. Another wicket down. Ryan playing. Board Anandu Hasaranga 5 of 14. So 176 for the loss of 9 wicket. So only 1 wicket remaining and 38 more runs to score. So Sri Lanka is on top. Thirty-eight runs in 100 balls to win. 176 for the loss of 9 wickets. Anandu Hasaranga to Arun Datto, the last batsman of Netherlands. Arun Datto has come to the crease. Flat and on middle, blocked. Second is Googly, outside off, blocked again and tossed up on off. That tucks it to mid wicket. No run, the first 3 balls faced by Unda. The end of 34th over, 177 for the loss of 9 wickets. Netherlands need 37 run in 96 balls. End of over number 34, wicket and 1 run. Orundat 1 of 5. Scott Edwards 59 of 52. Ananda Hasaranga 2 of 46 in 8 overs. Current run rate is 5.21 and the required run rate is 2.31. Netherlands 177 for the loss of 9 wickets in reply to Sri Lanka's score 213 in 47.4 overs. Mahesh Peksana to Orunda, full and on middle, east to mid on, and Mahesh Peksana to Orunda. This one spins away from middle, that blocks well. So total is 177 for the loss of 9 wickets. Netherlands in reply to Sri Lanka's score of 230 in 47.4 overs. Mash Tiksana to Arundat Fuller and on middle Nagdi to mid on. So 4 dot ball in the 35th over. Netherlands need 37 runs in 90 balls to win. 35th over, end of 35th over. 177 for the loss of 9 wickets. Netherlands need 33 runs in 89 balls to win. So 177 for the loss of 9 wickets. So Med Nova by Mahesh Tiksana, 3 of 31 is 9 overs. Varun Dutt, 1 of 11, and Scott Edwards, 59 of 52. Ananda Saranga to Scott Edwards in the first ball of the over, and it's a boundary by Scott Edwards that brings the total to 181 for the loss of 9 wickets in 35.1 over. And the Saranga to Scott Edwards, no run in the second ball. 36th over is going on. 181 for the loss of 9 wickets. 33 runs in 87 balls to win. 2 dot ball. Consecutive dot ball from Ananda Saranga. 213 is the score of Sri Lanka, and now Netherlands 181 for the loss of 9 wickets in 35.5 overs. 33 more rounds to win this match. So 35.4 overs. Ananda Hasaranga to Scott Edwards full and on middle Edwards blocks. 32 runs in 84 balls. 182 for the loss of 9 wickets. The end of over number 36, 5 runs, first ball is a boundary and the last ball one single. Scott Edwards 64 of 58 and on that Aryan that 1 of 11. Current run rate is 5.06 and the required run rate is 2.29. Ananda Hasaranga 2 of 51 in 9 overs. So you are listening the live match between Sri Lanka and Netherlands ICC Men's World Cup Qualifier. That is 6.2 overs. Dhananjay De Silva started the new over 32 in 82 balls, but wicket in hand is one. 182 for the loss of 9 wickets in 36.2 overs. Scott Edwards 64 of 58 and Aryan Dutt 1 of 11. Nanda Hasaranga 2 of 51. Current run rate is 5.06 and the required run rate is 2.29. 183 for the loss of 9 wickets. So Dhananjay De Silva to Scott Edwards. Flighted again outside of Edwards looks to sweep but misses, and in the third ball Dhananjay De Silva to Scott Edwards, one leg by, added to the total to 184 for the loss of 9 wickets. Dhananjay De Silva to Aryan Dutt Fuller and on middle defend. Dead. 184 for the loss of 9 wickets, and that is 6.5 overs. Dhananjay De Silva to Aryan Dutt on middle. This is hit too long for one, and the last ball very full outside of Edwards looks to sweep but misses. So Scott Edwards 64 of 62 and Aryan Dutt 2 of 13. Dhananjay De Silva 0 of 23 of 6. Current run rate is 4.97 and the required run rate is 2.31. One leg by and a single. 184 for the loss of 9 wickets in 37 overs. So 30 more rounds to win. End of over number 37, 2 rounds, 1 leg by and a single. Scott Edwards 64 of 62 and Aryan Dutt 2 of 13. Current run rate is 4.97 and the required run rate is 2.31. Dhananjay did FIFA 0 of 23 in 6 overs. Anand Hasanandaga to Aryan Dutt, no run. You are listening the live broadcast of match between Sri Lanka and Netherlands. Netherlands scorecard is 184 for the loss of 9 wickets in 37.2 overs. And the Sangatwari and that flat and on the lead block and second ball Hasananga to Aryan Dutt an appeal for LBW but the finger stays down. Sri Lanka take the review, looks like going down. 184 for the loss of 9 wickets. 184 for the loss of 9 wickets. 184 for the loss of 9 wickets. 37.2 overs. Netherlands need 30 runs to win in 72 balls. And the Sangatwari and that an appeal for APW, but the finger stays down. Sri Lanka take the review, looks like going down. No bat on it. Ball tracking shows it spins down leg, full and outside off. A googly that floats and to defend but misses. That was always going down. So 184 for the loss of 9 wickets. 184 for the loss of 9 wickets in 37.4 overs.